I just watched Yugioh Vrains episode 8, and here's one thing I can say about it. It's a bit of a spoiler, but let's say it's more of a prelude to the review, is that it was good. It was really, really, really good, and I will explain to you exactly why. Now, a lot of people, myself included, were kind of worried by the pacing, by the intensity, by the things that Yugioh Vrains have shown us so far. I was like, please don't fizzle out, please, calm down a little, please give us a crappy episode. But no, every episode has been really, really good, and although there are some episodes which are better than the other, in my opinion, this episode is among the top. It just elevated the standard that I should expect from Yugioh Vrains. This was a exposition episode, a very dialogue heavy episode, and it was very interesting to say the least. Now, knowing the fact that from the spoilers that supposedly the next few episodes from episode 9 to maybe, I don't know, 11 or 12 or so, is going to be a duel. So there might be 4 to 5 episodes of just a duel itself. So having an exposition, having a dialogue heavy episode beforehand makes sense. Let's talk about episode 8. It was fantastic. So starting off with Blue Angel. It starts off with Blue Angel being defeated, and you get the perspective from Akira Zaizen, who is also the sister, who is the brother of Aoi Zaizen, who is the true identity of Blue Angel. You see the absolute not regret, but the distraught nature in his face. He is so sad. He's shocked. He's like, oh no, I need to call up Blue Angel. Before that, you saw Yusaku as the playmaker. He's like thinking, hey Blue Angel, why aren't you waking up? Ignis is like, she's unconscious, she's not gonna wake up. So the level of seriousness is introduced from the get-go of the episode, and that's the thing. This episode was extremely mature. Trust me on this when I say that I can't remember a previous episode of Yugioh Vrains being as mature as it was this one. I didn't expect the things they did. I didn't expect, or really I wasn't able to grasp the seriousness. I was more in shock and more like, oh crap, I like this. I was smiling. There was a grin plastered across my face. So Yusaku's like, okay, what's going on? He has to log out, and Akira's trying to call up Aoi. He's like, look, I need to call you. Yusaku is appearing in the real world, and then he does his let me calm down a bit. Let's take a deep breath. Yusaku appears in the real world. He does his little rule of threes, trying to figure out where is Aoi. He saw her in class, so she can't be far. She therefore must be in school. Therefore, from that, she also must be in a place where she can't be found. So he's searching for her, and the way he finds her is from the ring from Akira Zaizen trying to get a hold of Aoi. And then Yusaku, they show this off screen. This is more so off screen, but he informs Akira to come by. He found her unconscious, and the little interaction we got with Akira Zaizen and Yusaku Fujiki was nothing short of great. Who are you? I must ask. Oh, we're just classmates. Okay. He walks off. Oh, what is your name? Fujiki, Yusaku, and thus their opening rolls forward. What a way to start off the episode. It really does showcase the fact that if they put in the effort, Yu-Gi-Oh can be written in such a way where it captures the attention of the audience from the get-go. And from this episode, I can say that honestly, my attention was always there. It really was always there. Now, a lot of things happen in this episode. So we had scenes with Akira, we had scenes with Yusaku, and of course scenes with Revolver. Let's talk about the one with Akira first. So he is absolutely distraught. He's called up to have a little meeting, to have a little, board meeting per se, with the executives, the 3 executives that we know of from SOL Technology. And they just said straight up, look, Akira, why didn't you tell us that Blue Angel was actually your sister Aoi Zaizen? Akira, that means you've betrayed us. Akira, something's a bit dodgy. We can't trust you. Now here's the thing. How the hell do they know that? And Akira Zaizen was probably thinking that as well. But he then says, look, can I make a statement? I think that Playmaker tricked my sister. And this is the thing which I absolutely loved and adored. And it really does reflect real life operations. So as a big corporation, they said, look, we are not going to accept your statement because at the same time, we just don't believe it. We're going to have to do our own internal investigation, and then we're going to conclude whatever our findings are from that. Very, very much, very, very similar to how a big corporation does work, and also the fact that they were so ruthless and cutthroat. And that's once again like a big corporation. A big corporation don't give a crap about the little man. A big corporation doesn't think about the everyday person. No. They're thinking about how to make their current operations as efficient and as cost effective as possible, and they care about getting Ignis. That's all they give a crap about. And once again, this only causes more intrigue, more mystery for SOO technology. So that scene was very successful in achieving that. And then you see Akira's face just light up with anger, and he's thinking to himself, you know what, I need to sort something out. And he channels all of his anger, his attention to Playmaker. He wants to get back at Playmaker because he attributes all the blame to Playmaker for doing whatever happened to his sister. His sister is in a coma. His sister is not waking up, and what is wrong with her? So we find out from Ignis telling Yusaku and Kusanagi that, listen, it's actually a virus that went into your sister. Now, this virus is a computer virus that attacks the brain. There's no physical damage with Blue Angel, but she's not going to wake up until you get the removal program. And Yusaku's like, look, I need to do this. And they're like, no, why would you want to do this? And then this is where you see Yusaku's sense of justice. He really is a really good hero. I like him. He's a very relatable, he's a very likable, and he's a very effective protagonist to this date right now, 8 episodes in. Another scene was with Revolver and a mysterious old man. If you guys know the name, do comment it down below. But this older looking gentleman does say, look, he just cares about getting rid of and destroying the Cyvers. And then Revolver does say, it's just like trying to destroy your own child or your own creation. So I'm going to put out a theory right now. Probably there's going to be a separate video in the future. I think that's the man who created the Cyvers. I think that's the man that created Ignis, or he had a part of creating the Cyvers, Ignis, etc. So with that being said, it only once again causes more intrigue. Now let's just quickly summarize what we've discussed so far. There's more to come, but from SOO Technology's side of things, I think there's a lot of intrigue that's been created regarding the executives. And now with the Knights of Hanoi, there's so much more intrigue regarding what the hell are the Knights of Hanoi. And the computer virus, and knowing that they're responsible for the computer virus which attacked Aoi, makes them all the more menacing, more dangerous, and more credible as this villainous group. And that's the thing. I think that having Akira being very, very confused as to who to blame, it really is very realistic. It shows the bond of family, and shows that even with him having such a, what we know, a very clear head, he's a head of security, a very cool, calculated head, he's starting to lose his cool. And he does showcase him losing his cool again, where he meets up with Emma Besso, Ghost Girl, as we find out. She is a gun for hire. He pretty much says, look, I know that you leaked the information to the executives regarding Aoi being my sister. I know you're a mercenary. She's like, look, you know this. Why are you still hiring me? Are you that desperate? Are you that pathetic and desperate to hire me? He's pretty much said, look, you're my only ally. I can't trust anyone else. I can't go to anyone else. I need to get a Playmaker. So whatever it takes, I want Playmaker. You see the desperation ooze out from Akira Zaizen. You see that he will do absolutely anything. Cut to Yusaku and Co. They're talking about their plan to save Aoi, and then you see on the screen, oh no, it's Blue Angel. But she's in a coma. Obviously she's a fake. She's calling out Playmaker. Come out wherever you are. Playmaker, knowing it's a trap, he knows it's a trap, he still goes, charges headfirst to it. And here's the thing, he does it rule of 3 once more. Look, either way, if it's an imposter, even if it's a trap, he needs to save Blue Angel. If it's SOL, he needs to inform them. If it's Knights of Hanoi, he needs to confront them. So it's very, very justifiable, his motives for going in to link Vrains. He confronts this fake Blue Angel. Once again, Yamamuro, I believe, they're the news company. They're the guy he's the guy who's in charge of the news company, the little avatar with the bird and whatnot. They're so funny. That's the thing. How do they interweave the comedy into such a serious episode, it is only something that can be applauded. So well done, Yugioh Vrains. Well done, staff, producer, writer, editor, animator of Yugioh Vrains for doing this and achieving this to a very high standard. So yes, Yusaku confronts, well, Playmaker confronts this fake Blue Angel. Who are you? Blah blah blah. She said, look, I need to just capture you. And one thing that's interesting is that Ignis says she reeks of the Knights of Hanoi. Now, do you think that Emma had dealings with the Knights of Hanoi? I don't think so, but it's yet to be seen. She chucks a rose at him, and next thing you know, she says, oh, by the way, I spent the whole night writing this code. And bang! The whole of Link Vrains is getting distorted and is becoming far more gloomy, far more menacing as Yusaku's being captured and people are being deleted, and you're like, what the hell is going on? It oozes. It really does showcase and highlight a very mature theme to Yugioh Vrains, and that's the thing. I'm probably going longer than I need to or longer than I should regarding my review, but the maturity levels, it seems menacing. There's a lot of tension in this episode and I appreciate it. I really do like it. I enjoy it, but what the hell's going on? So that's the thing. I'm confused, and with my confusion, that's actually a testament to the writers for me being hooked. I'm hooked line and sinker from the 0th minute all the way to the final scene at the end. So here's the thing. He gets captured. What's going on? Shit. Yusaku's been he's been logged out, but he can't log out. Kusanagi's been completely booted out in terms of surveillance, so he has to hack into the emergency cameras for SOA technology to witness it. And you see this Viney-esque looking what's the word? Some setting is becoming more so of a restriction, and it's a trap. And I'm gonna speculate. I'm not even sure. Maybe it's, correct me down below if in the comment section. But I think that Emma may have some sort of plant-esque, ninja plant-esque deck, but that's yet to be seen. And yes, Yusaku is then transported into this cathedral-esque setting. It was majestic how they did that. Very, very well done. And Akira Zaizen makes an appearance. Bang! What did you do to my sister? He's like, I done nothing. What did you do to my sister? He's going crazy. His rage is really taking a hold of him, and that is, once again, justifiable, understandable, relatable, and very realistic. He sees Blue Angel there. She can't log out of Link Vrains. She's trapped. She's trapped. So what the hell did you do to my sister? Yusaku's like, look, it's not me. It's the Knights of Hanoi, blah, blah, blah. She had the card beforehand. And he's like, look, I don't believe you. And he's just torturing him. And yes, he is torturing Playmaker. His hands glow and he's essentially twisting and squeezing the life out of Playmaker. And the reason why this is important is it's coming to a point now where Yusaku will actually undergo physical damage and it's going to be detrimental to his health. So this is a massive step on Akira Zaizen's part. What the hell are you doing, Akira? You've gone crazy. And he's going at it, squeezing the life out of Yusaku, torturing him. I want to make this clear. Akira Zaizen is torturing, brutalizing, maiming Yusaku right now. And next thing you know, what's going on? A crackling stroke of lightning shoots down and bang, boom, boom, boom. Who's that? Who's that? It is a new character. Is it a new player? Is it Kusanagi for the save? No, it's Revolver. Revolver enters the fray and he says, let Playmaker go. I must face him. My mind is blown. They done so much in this episode than I can't imagine them doing this. I was like, wow, what the hell? What the hell? How are they fitting all of this into one singular episode? They could have finished it with Akira Zaizen torturing Yusaku, but no. They do so much more. I'm really running overtime with this review, so I do apologize for my diatribe, but I must say that I was impressed. So let's kind of fast forward this. Revolver enters the fray and he says, look, I'm the one, we're the one, the Knights of Hanoi are responsible for the virus that's inhibiting Blue Angel's psyche. So if you want to have the removal program to have any hope of saving her, let Playmaker go and I'm going to duel him. They're like, no way, Emma, Akira, no way we're gonna do this. And then he's like, and this is one thing to know, he said, are you seriously underestimating my power? He opens his little frame, his posture. He lifts up his arm, I think it's right arm. He lifts up his arm and next thing you know, he summons a data storm. What the hell? He said, I have the power to rip apart Link Vrains. Let Playmaker go right now, and your sister will have a fighting chance if he wins. Your sister will have a fighting chance. Otherwise, if you don't let him go, she's going to be ripped apart. You're never going to see her again. Once again, so very mature. What a mature threat, what a mature theme to be introducing into this episode. And the conflict, the mental conflict of Akira. What do? Do I entrust my sister to this stranger who I've just been torturing? What? Why would he do this? What do I do? Help me, help me. I don't know what to do. But he doesn't know who to ask for help. And that's the thing. He's so lost. And Emma's like, Akira, what are you going to do? And he said, look, my sister's life is irreplaceable. You can go, Yusaku. And that's when you see Revolver exit and says, I'll see you soon, Playmaker. And then Akira Zaizen and Playmaker have a little interaction and say, look, can I really trust you? Will you do this even for me? Why would you do this? You hate me after what I've just done to you. And then Playmaker says, look, I don't hate you. The only people I hate are the Knights of Hanoi. So once again, another barrage of questions unveil themselves. Why, once again, does Yusaku hate the Knights of Hanoi? How on earth is Revolver being able to summon a data storm? Who is Revolver? What powers does he possess? And what leverage do the Knights of Hanoi have against SOL technology? How important is Ignis? Why is he so important? The questions just come forward and they flood forward. Now, this episode was nothing short of amazing. Now, I hope that in my ramblings you were able to siphon out that good and just justify to yourselves and how justify to myself why this episode was really good. Can I think of a negative? Let me try and think. It's gonna be a bit weird. The only negative I can think of is that this episode didn't end sooner. It's weird. I know it's weird. But it should have ended at the point when Akira shows himself and starts to torture Yusaku. They should have ended when Akira exclaimed, "Where is my sister?" and he doesn't believe him. They could have ended it right there, but that's not a negative per se, because I'm not complaining. I'm just hoping that they're able to maintain this momentum, and I really must conclude. I'm going to end it quickly. This episode was a fantastic, phenomenal I can only exclaim how good this episode was. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe for all things Yu-Gi-Oh! Check out the videos. Check out the 3 reasons why Yusaku must beat Revolver, and consequently check out the 3 reasons why Revolver must beat Playmaker. They're on my channel and BYG Aigami's channel respectively. Check out the Facebook page. So I'll see you right there. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. If you do this, you may now exit Dimsy's domain. Thank you and goodbye.